So the Big Lift's been running for 8 years now, so since 2010. And the whole idea is it's based on paying it forward. So the idea that you do something generous or good to someone else, and then they take that without expecting anything in return. But in return, it kind of creates this cycle of being generous throughout society, and it creates this just nice, peaceful community of like-minded and generous people.
How did you find this year's trip?
This year's trip was indescribable.
I went on it last year as a participant, but this year going on the trip as a crew leader, so, as a different role. Yeah, like being a participant, you don't know what to expect from this trip. You come onto it, with an open mind. You come in with it like just for the pure cause of volunteering and getting together with like-minded people. I hope everyone works to their full potential and really just gives it their all today. And want to make sure that everyone, is really working together as a team. And at the same time, everyone's enjoying themselves. Everyone's having a good laugh. Everyone's being productive, efficient, and all working collaborative as a team. So I think that's what's most important here. Yeah. I think it's great because, for people like us that live in a big city like Sydney. It opens up a new perspective on a lifestyle elsewhere, and how things are here differently to Sydney. Yeah, getting involved as a team and sharing this experience with like-minded people that put themselves into this trip, that sign themselves up for this trip, and we're all in it for the same reason, for the good cause of volunteering and getting together and doing great things, I guess.
So the idea of paying it forward to me is about people coming to do some really great things for people and giving up their time and effort and then paying it forward to the next step. By you guys coming here and even talking about your courses yesterday, Sydney can seem so far away for our kids. And such a different world for our kids. But I think yesterday you planted some seeds with some of our kids. Well, you have impacted the environment, because all of a sudden, I know I'm looking around and the parents are looking around and going, wow, it looks like someone cares for it now, because it's been getting a little bit, it's a little dilapidated. And it's nothing I could do unless I was working 7 days a week, and even then I wouldn't get, I just can't get it done. So you have saved us weekends and weekends and weekends of work. It wouldn't have happened. It just wouldn't have happened. And I think that really lifts the kids' spirits. It really lifts their sense of belonging to their school, which builds up their self-esteem, which makes them want to come to school and learn. So you have done an incredible job.
Everywhere we go,
people want to know who we are, where we come from, so we tell them, we're the Big Lift, mighty, mighty Big Lift, and if they don't hear us, yeah, well, too bad.
It's just like a feeling of like doing something that makes me and others happy. I do want to spend my time in a more meaningful manner, and I find it really meaningful to share my time and energy with others. You know how the second night we went to, was it Whitten? We go into that community hall, and then we play that Four Corners game. Like, people were given the opportunity to see how different their values are, and I find it very shocking, like, to know that we are all very different people, but we're all here doing kind of similar things. Like, although we have different values, but we kind of have the same actions. Does that make sense?
I think it makes you richer as a person if you've got that sort of mindset that, you know, to help others, I think is just without expecting something in return. I think it's a wonderful thing and a wonderful quality. Well, last night, just seeing everybody around our bonfire and chatting over the barbecue and that sort of thing was really, really nice. And then today, just seeing everybody pitching in for 4 hours, it would take us a very long time to get this amount of work done. And so I think that's just wonderful to see.
And we try to live our lives that way with our community work that we put out all the time with that. So we do try to do that in the lives that we currently live. But it's fantastic to see something like this happening today.
Even just the way people are working together is just brilliant as well. And the students who came, you know, last night, I think every person from our community that was here commented on how well they interacted with each other, how pleasant they were. It's, I think, and to see such young people doing that as well, I think it's really positive and quite inspiring.
Yes.
Younger generations bring new ideas, new and fresh ideas. I believe that the older generation, it behoves us to take on those ideas, as long as they're sound ideas, okay, and probably mentor through the process. I believe it should be a team effort, not us dictate, not you dictate, but it's a we atmosphere, a team. We're still a team. I think it's had a magnificent impact. I've been talking to people around here and they say, "My God, these young folk are so wonderful." And you are. And you need to take that on board and pass it around from this community.
One thing that's really important that people who go on the Big Lift do is they take those values of generosity that they've learned and kind of try as best they can to put it into Sydney life, because there's so much we can learn from regional communities and how close-knit and supportive they are of each other, and I think Sydney and other big cities have a lot to learn from them.